up, guys? Welcome back. Welcome to another video from Dad Fitness. My name is Lonnie Nelson. I apologize for my voice and how congested I sound in advance. Feeling a little under the weather, but I wanted to make sure that I got this video out to you guys. So today I'm going to keep it short, shorter than normal. Today we're going to be talking about different types of fasting and the protocol that I am going to be following while I'm on this 12-week journey. There's different types of intermittent fasting. There's, you know, the 18-4, whatever, the warrior diet, the 2 meal a day, the 1 meal a day, the prolonged fasting of, 2-3 days, something like that. These are all great. I have noticed that OMAD, which stands for 1 meal a day, has been the protocol that has worked best for me in the past. So that's what I'm going to do on these 12 weeks, which is basically I don't eat all day, and then I eat one big meal at the end of the day, and then wait a few hours before going to bed. But that's basically all of my nutrition throughout the day. Maybe I'll have Diet Pepsi during the afternoon, but other than that, it's just water and coffee and 0-calorie sweetener. So that's what I've been doing, and I'm going to talk about the 5 reasons why you might want to consider doing OMAD, apart from those other intermittent fasting protocols. Those are all great, but this is just one reason that I love OMAD, and I'm obviously going to be doing videos on the others as well. But today we're talking about OMAD. So number 1, OMAD is by far the simplest intermittent fasting plan you could think of, one of them at least. You don't have to overthink about what you're going to eat. You don't have to cook all this food. You don't have to worry about calories as much, because it's a lot easier to overeat calories and eat excessive amount of calories throughout the day. Whereas with OMAD, it's only one meal, so it's a little bit tougher sometimes. You get fuller faster, so it's hard to eat, 3,000, 4,000 calories in a meal, especially if you're eating clean. So it's so simple. Just one meal a day. Don't worry about it. Just it's going to help you eat less calories. It's going to help you feel better, during the day. It's going to help your focus and things like that. So number 2, you're going to save so much time doing OMAD. You're not going to be worrying about, grocery shopping as much. You're not going to be worrying about when you have time to cook. All this time cooking and eating, you don't really realize throughout the day when you don't do it, how much time you actually save and how much extra time you have in a day. So if there's days that I need to get things done, I actually don't really worry too much about if I skip a meal or not, or skip 2 meals, because I've done enough fasting in the past that I know what my body can handle, and I know what limits, and I know what's healthy for my body and what's not. But you save so much time doing OMAD. It's just 1 meal a day. You only have to cook for 1 meal, you only have to eat for 1 meal. So much time left throughout the rest of the day. So number 3 is that this might not be for everyone, but this has been for most people that I've talked to who've done OMAD. There is an insane focus and energy boost right around noon or 1 o'clock. Whenever it is that you normally eat lunchtime and your body is used to getting nutrients at that time, you're going to get really hungry at that time, and it's gonna be uncomfortable. But just know, if you push through that lunchtime hunger, or even the hunger pangs, just get through them. Drink some water, drink a Diet Pepsi or something like that. But get through that. Once you get through that, you'll get a massive energy boost. And I noticed it when I would come back from lunch at work, instead of when we were back in the office, instead of eating lunch, I would just go on a walk for 45 minutes or so, or half an hour, 45 minutes. And I would come back to the office, and everybody else is coming back to their desk. They're tired. Their eyes are heavy. They just took a nap in their car or whatever. But me, I would have this boost of energy. In fact, on days that I had a meeting, or there's a CEO or someone coming into the office that I had to be on my game, I would fast. Even if it was at 2 or 3 in the afternoon, I would fast the entire day, because I knew when that meeting came, I would be focused, I would be ready, I would be engaged, and I would be more outspoken and have more energy than if I had eaten something. So that's my experience. Take that what it is, That may not happen for you, but that's what it's happened every single time with me when I'm fasting. I get this extreme energy, this focus, and it just can't be duplicated anywhere else. I've never noticed it doing anything else, and it's always the same when I'm fasting. So I love it. I love it. Love it. So that's another reason. Number 4, you are going, if you do this right, you are going to save so much money because, again, you only have to pay for 1 meal a day. Pick breakfast, lunch, or dinner, whatever meal you want to pick. You're saving 1/3 of the price, or 2/3 of the price. So I choose dinners just because it's easier to sleep on a full stomach. And again, I haven't done this. I'm obviously not in prime shape yet, but I'm getting there. That's the whole point of this channel. You're not spending so much time at the grocery store. You're planning your meals. You only have to plan 7 meals a week instead of however many. So even a family person, like I've got two sons and my wife and me, and I just eat with them. You know, I'll cook their food in the breakfast and afternoon, but I will eat with them on dinner, and it's not a big deal, and we still save money that way. So okay, so now we're gonna get into number 5, and this is the one that you can't get through any video about fasting without talking about it. So I'm sorry if I'm a broken record, but sorry. Autophagy, that's number 5. Autophagy is when your body gets to a point after it hasn't eaten for a certain amount of hours, roughly around 16 to 18 hours, your cells go into a state of regeneration and cleanup. So you can get autophagy. Your body always goes into a small form of autophagy in between meals. But once you fast for long enough and there's nothing else in your system, there's nothing else that's going to take any of the cell's time doing, then it's going to focus directly on regeneration and cleaning up and getting rid of old cells that aren't working as hard or aren't as productive as they should be. They're going to clean those up. And it has been said, if you look into studies about autophagy, that because your cells are cleaning themselves up and they're regenerating and they're basically just doing everything positive for your system now that it has no food in it. Because when was the last time that your cells have had anything or your body's had anything to do other than just digest food? So it gives your body a break. And it is said that with autophagy, there has been signs of improvement of like Alzheimer's and cancer. And I'm not a doctor, so don't take any of that saying that this cures cancer or anything. That's just what I've heard. I don't know, but that's just another thing to think about and do the research for yourself. So yeah, real quick. Number 1, it is so simple to do this protocol. Just don't eat and then eat when you're supposed to. Give yourself maybe an hour, 2 hours to eat and then done and stop. And trust me, just do it 1 or 2 days. You're going to feel super great. You're going to save so much time. That's number 2. You get this massive energy boost and focus in the afternoon. That's number 3. You're going to save money. That's number 4. And then number 5, the benefits from autophagy of cell regeneration and cell cleanup and just giving your body time to rest and spring clean. So, and then potential of other benefits, with like what I said earlier. But so anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for all the love since I started this channel. You guys have been great. And I'm on my way to get into the fittest, most, healthiest version of myself. So I love the support. I'm going to keep the videos coming to you guys. We're going to keep talking about this content. So comment below, subscribe, like, comment what things you want me to talk about in the future, things you want me to do, things you want to see, things you want to learn about, whatever. All right. Love you guys. Peace. Go do something kind for someone today. Bye.